We figured it out. Oh, I can hear me now. That makes a lot more sense. Do I have game audio? I hear it. You hear game? Well, they should hear it if it's on XSplit. It's also not a super loud game, but can they hear me? Okay. People are saying, oh God, I've gone deaf. Too loud. Too loud? I'm sorry. Do you want me to be? I'll be quieter. I'll speak in a nice, calming timbre for the remainder of the stream. One that'll make you feel nice and welcome. Yeah, I don't care if you don't like it. I'm doing it for them to make it easier for them.
Yeah, audio's fixed.
Everything's good. Do I have to keep this timbre? I'll keep it. Sure thing. Awesome. Thank you. Hey guys, sorry about that. It's been a whole thing this morning. Okay, what was I doing? This thing I'm working on. I made this. Gotta be honest, not looking forward to that. It's okay. Let's get some stuff so I can see things and all that. And there we go. Night vision. Cool. Don't know why I replaced the only thing on my quick bar. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm only gonna be monitoring the RT chat because I didn't get like a monitor set up and anything like that before we started today. So easier for me to look at just one. I wish I could just look at this chat because my phone is definitely going to die. I would imagine. I'm gonna see if I can make a request from Steffi, being that I know she is watching this. Hey, do you have an iPhone cable? Like one I could just, hold and charge my phone with? That would make it just great. What's up, everyone, though? Good to see you today. Where's my banners, I think? I don't even know what banners we need. Something like that, and like maybe this, and maybe this. Probably one of these. Some of those, even. Oh, there's pink. I'm a fool for not doing this. There we go. We'll get that. We'll make it look nice and welcoming, I would say. Nice and welcoming. All right. It's true. It's true to Gardner. I do in fact enjoy you. I sound pretty good. Line where I'm just I've been a little under the weather the last few days. I'm still kind of coming out of it, but it's a process, You take drugs and just assume it'll help you, but it doesn't always help. It is essentially like I'm biding my time before I feel ill again, which is always a weird thing to do. That's the one thing I dislike about like a lot of ailments. I mean, not the one thing. I mean, there's a lot of things you dislike about ailments. You go to the doctor and he'll give you like medicine or whatever, and he'll be like, "Cool, nice, I got medicine," and you take the medicine and you feel better for like, I don't know, approximately like 5 to 6 hours at most, and like afterward, you're back to like square one. I want to either feel like shit or feel better. That's the I don't want this like up and down all around shit. I want it to be a constant thing. This is just me bullshit. I don't know. Obviously, like a lot of people will go for the relief. I just want it to be over with. Is this magenta or purple? That's apparently purple. It looks very magenta to me. I don't know. But how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a great day. It's it's Tuesday. We're getting a little bit further into the week. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Thanks. Did I ever finish Fire Emblem? No, I never did. And I'll tell you why. It's because the multitude of other games that released that just have consumed my existence for the time being. I remember the last time I played this and made a horrific fuck up. Oh no. damn me to heck. I was going to fix this outside the stream, but now I didn't. Now we're here. So let's just do this. You know, yeah, Gasman, I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Just don't be sick. It's the simplest fucking thing. It's like, if more people did that, then, I mean, there'd be no war. Because there'd be no sick. Alright. Let's get up here. Yeah, I could just buy more time, you're right. That'd be super easy. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to, like, lose my mind at the moment. I suppose I could delete this with, like, one of those fancy console commands, but I'm trying to... I don't want to, like, fuck anything up here. Because if I do, that's a whole fucking thing, you know? That's a process of aggravation that I don't want to... I don't want to experience at this moment in my life. I've already fucked up a lot of it. And that's the problem, right? Astral Chain's really good. If you guys are interested in playing a game on your Switch. I highly recommend Astral Chain. Fire Emblem, also pretty fucking great. I think Castle Crashers comes out like today. It might be later this week. I'm not sure. That's a great game that is now releasing on the Switch, so I would recommend it. There's like a lot of good games on the Switch that I think a lot of people sleep on. Because they're just like, man, I want to play my other games that have like already released on other platforms. But do it portably. I really need to finish Fire Emblem though. I would totally have already done it, but it's like, man, Borderlands came out, Astral Chain, shit, Gears 5. That game is great, and I really want to play more of it. I haven't had the time. I'm close to the end of the story, but like, it's killing me because I've got to play through other stuff just to like, for, you know, content and stuff like that. And then there's like Gears 5 that's got this story that I really want to play, and I'm like, I fucking can't. I just don't have the time. Because I got to do this other stuff. Man, we broke through the wall. Oh shit! Is this wrong? Should this be gone? This should be gone. Oh, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Look at all of this fucking wood. Damn it, shit. Exactly. Start. Dude, I got Civ 6 a while ago, and I've wanted to play that a lot. I see some people talking about it. Yeah, Castle Crashers is a really good game. I remember playing that game like immediately after it came out, just because like I was a big fan of it's Behemoth, right? I just said I was a big fan, but I can't remember the name of the studio. Because they did a bunch of stuff on Newgrounds. And I was always a fan of Alien Hominid. Because that was like a pretty stylized game. I loved it. I also remember those like early days of the Xbox 360. I don't know if you guys have all played Xbox games as long as I have. But there's definitely a time I remember like the highlight of my Xbox experience was I would get online and I'd be like, oh man, you know what I think I need to do right now? That is fucking play Uno with someone who's like working in a van on a mobile internet connection. He was doing like security for a company, and he was basically just like chilling in the van and playing Uno on the Xbox 360. And after we get done with playing Uno, or he gets tired of it or whatever, like fucking me and my friends, we would play a round or two of Halo, and then when they got tired, I'd just play Viva Pinata for like, I don't know, an hour or two. Or Castlevania Symphony of the Night. What's up? I can't even read that. Yes, Ray. How's it going? We're playing Minecraft. I'm building a cup, and right now I'm fixing my mistakes from last stream. I might just leave that there for the time being. I mean, it's almost gone. Eh. You haven't started the new Fire Emblem? Yeah, didn't they add like DLC or I thought they might have already. It's either that they did or they're getting ready to. Which I suppose that's the only like phase of having DLC in a game. They either did or they're getting ready to. Oh, thank you, Shadow Mermaid. I'm glad you're enjoying the Mats Maps a month. There's a few that we haven't done yet. I'm just still trying to figure out like the best, because I know a lot of people were like wanting more like aggressive competitions like CTT or something like that. And I actually thought the pig one would be a little bit more in line with that, but it just kind of worked out. We got a lot more like kind of chill, good Let's Plays, I think, instead of the more like hectic ones, you know, out of these specific lineups of maps. So, but it's also like this was one of those months where we had like 5 weekends in it, you know. So we haven't started the next one, but I am excited for it. Which, if you guys have like watched the streams from like the Minecraft ones, especially, you already know one of the builds because you've seen it with your eyes. You watched it be built right here, live on the internet, through your computer or more than likely mobile phone. Well, depending on where you're watching. I think back then it might have actually just been streamed on the RT site. So, if you're watching on YouTube, sorry, you probably didn't see it. I don't know what to tell you about that. It's a shame. I could show it to you right now, but that would require me going to it. And I'm not there right now. Give me time. One day I'll be ready. All right, did I unfuck this one? I did, but this one is still... It's still remaining largely fucked. I really don't want to. I don't want to make you guys watch that. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what happened at Jeremy's house. A lot of people have like been trying to deduce it, but I don't think you're ever gonna figure it out for sure because we don't know. All we know is that it was lit on fire at some point in its existence, and that's the long and short. And maybe that's all we need to know. Which I know sounds like a total, like, you did it move, but, like, I honestly just don't fucking know what happened to it. For the theme month? No. Dan the Man. I think I actually built that. Did I build that on stream? I can't remember. I'd had that built for a while. That idea, I swear, I think we actually, I must have built it on stream. The idea for that originally came from someone on Twitter. I believe his name was Mr. Ryder. He sent me that idea, and then I kind of like tweaked it a little bit to make it fit a little bit more for us. And yeah, it's a great idea. I thought it was really awesome. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. But yeah, that's one of the ones I was really looking forward to doing. I've got another one that like I think it's probably more of a things to do, but like it'll be interesting because I know that like it'll probably piss Jack off. That's not the hardest thing in the world to do, though. To be fair. Do 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 do. Boo 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 doo doo. There's a lot of F's in the chat. I'm assuming that's for Jeremy's burnt house. No, I know you guys don't like, really care what you're looking at. You're just here to like kind of chat and hang out, enjoy the stream. But like it's still like I like to show some progress, you know. Whenever I build anything, and I'm not feeling like let's just fucking break down something you made a mistake with last stream. I just don't feel that as progress, you know. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like that's the fixing your mistakes is the ultimate sign of progress, but I just don't feel like that's the case. Yeah, I'm still playing Pokemon Go. It's been difficult for me to drop Pokemon on gyms lately because I haven't really been going out as much. I've been super busy, Ethan. But I am still playing. They dropped like fucking some Gen 5 Pokemon yesterday, I think. I didn't look at how many, but I do know that they added a few. I caught a P-Dove, I believe, which is a pigeon that ate a dove. Also, dude, fucking, if you guys are Pokemon fans, I'm sure you know by now, Ash Ketchum has won his first official Pokemon League. I know a lot of people were like, "You won the Orange League." I'm like, "That's cool." How many games did you play the Orange League in? Oh, it was like none. The number, because that's what happened. And then people were like, "He won the Battle Frontier too," and I'm like, the Battle Frontier wasn't really that was a whole different thing. All right, he shouldn't have been able to go to the Battle Frontier. But I will say the Battle Frontier was like a fucking much more intense thing. But that's why he was allowed to win it. And he was able to do like dumb shit that was crazy for him. And it proved he was like actually an okay Pokemon trainer in the Battle Frontier because like it didn't count. I'm pretty sure that's where he fucking took down an Articuno. Not that his Pikachu didn't also take down a Latias. Sorry, I'm being very nerdy right now. But the thing is, it's true facts that Ash's Pikachu's power is all over the fucking place. Doesn't make any sense. If you invite me to a realm, I don't want to say that I would join it just because, like, I honestly don't know if I would have the time. Right now, I'm going off between like a billion different things, just between like work and personal stuff. It's been a very busy time, which is good. It's good busy. It's just like, you know, every once in a while you kind of just want a chill break. Sorry, guys. Like I said, still kind of recovering from being a little sick. But I'll get there one day or the t'other. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Sorry, he would have won more if it had a similar format to all that. But at the same time, it's like, it's super interesting that they finally have let him win one. Because I know that they've said repeatedly, like, "Oh man, whenever Ash wins, he's done. Like that's the last time we'll see him." But I gotta also complain a little bit. Okay, I'm not complaining. This is not me complaining, even though I did specifically call it that. So, Ash is supposed to be a character that implies that like whether you win or lose, it's okay. And that's okay. I like that sentiment. I really do. Because it's supposed to teach like kids that, you know, it's not the end of the world. Like if you grow from failure, then you've grown, and at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. And also the whole like you should keep moving forward, that sort of thing. But Ash winning this tournament to me kind of sucks. And I'll tell you why. It's because this is probably the one I would say he was the least prepared for. He, I think, in total caught 5 Pokemon throughout the course of his, like, Alolan adventure or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, you didn't even have a full team of 6? Like, and you won? That's not the lesson you should teach. Like, you should also teach kids to be prepared to have your full team of Pokemon. Ugh. Oh my god. He had like a poi pole too, and he's well. I mean, it made sense for him to let that poi pole go. Not a lot happens on screen. I got you, Jada. Sorry, I'll quit talking about Pokemon. I realize that I'm in a very minority of people that like still even watch that show. Despite I think it's good. I think it's still like pretty good. The animation in Sun and Moon was a little weird, but you know. They gotta take some risks with the show every once in a while. Ah, just damn it. That's okay. Ba-ba-ba. That's pretty much it, Bobcat. To be fair, I'm like one of those people that never really quit doing the Pokemon talk. And obviously Minecraft. Can you get the hell out of the way? Cool, thanks. You've been great. Yeah. You can go tell your wife I said you're kicking ass today, man. Good job. Yeah, me. Matt, I said that about you. I know it's pretty crazy. I would look internally about it too. You know, no, you don't have to question me. You know, you have just the best day. Oh my god. I love going insane in this game. It's one of life's little pleasures. Do. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, like sorrowful. It's like the league got like dumbed down so that he could win it. And I'm like, man, I get that like in every other league he essentially lost to someone who had like legendary Pokemon. But like I guess in this one, didn't he have a Melmetal? That's like a legendary Pokemon, right? Jaded, I don't consider them to be people, but at the same time, I'm not going to just like shit all over them, you know? Not right now. Not in this concept. Sea of Thieves, obviously they're not people, but... Oh, I fucked. Oh no. That's wrong. Let's see. Is this... That does have that. Good. I can't remember where I put the torches up there. Nope. Yep. Okay. Oh, first of all, give me that. Nice. Okay. I don't even know how many more of these I need to make upon thinking about it. It's probably a lot more than I want to. I'll tell you that. And now I've forgotten where any of them went. As soon as I went back down there, that's the thing I hate the most about this game is I always do that where I forget immediately, and then I'm losing my fucking mind going back and forth in the same spots. All right, so on the 3-piece, and then on the 2, and then on the 2. 3-piece, 2, 2 with a separation between them. Okay. You had the light. 3-piece, 2, 2 with the separation between. Nice. And then on the 3-piece, 2, 2. Dude, look at me remembering how to do some things. Look at me remembering that. Look, Jade, I'll have like a secret selective respect for some skeletons when they're in a different game. When they can be reasoned with. Oh, right. Nope, you go there. There we go. Ba ba ba. Ba da da. Do do do. Okay. Get that. Get that. What the fuck? Nice. I both love and hate that I have to light anything up in this game. It's like I love the aesthetics of some of the stuff being lit, but it's just such a pain. It's like, why? Why force this on me? I don't know. Doom Duel. I would say it won't take that much longer, but I also know it will. I might actually start working on it outside of streams. I was kind of like leaving it to be a stream thing, but I'm also like, yeah, this is just a thing. It was a much bigger project than I thought it was going to be. For what it is. Like, it's not like gonna be a super long video, I would imagine. But it is a landmark. That's kind of like the weird mix, right? Where it's like everything we build is world building at very least, but yeah, I gotta go ahead and get rid of this now. Now this has to be eliminated. It's also like that weird thing though, where it's like the world building is kind of, it's super important. It's just like, how do we balance doing all of that? I don't know. It's a difficult, dumb thing. A good music recommendation. I mean, Rinkus, I gotta know what you like to recommend it. If you want just like what I like a weird mixture of video game music that's been remixed, Lady Gaga, and metal. I have a lot of varying tastes. I think the only like music that I can consistently say I just don't really care for is country. And that's not like, it's not to say like I hate the music style. I don't like the let's play on a guitar and just kind of randomly talk about dumb shit. Which, I mean, to be fair, that is the majority of like metal as well, but the guitars are faster and go like woo doo 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 doo, and I like that. I like that. Though I will say, like, I listened to a ton of Dragon Force when I was traveling. I don't really know why. I think it's like I forgot it was on my phone at all, and I was just like, yeah, I'll listen to Dragon Force for forever while I'm in the air. And I was playing Dragon Quest too. It's a very dragon heavy trip. Yeah, I don't know, like it's super varying. My musical tastes. I also used to listen to a lot of Camelot and Avenged Sevenfold. I've said System of a Down many times, but I started listening to them again recently. It's been so long. I felt like I was in high school again. And then I was like, ugh, why? Why'd you do that? It's also kind of weird, like, so I'm pretty happy with my life right now. I'm working an awesome job that I love. I've been able to interact with communities and people. And yeah, I've met and done some things I never would have, or met some people and done some things I never would have imagined I would be able to do. And it's a really awesome and feeling. I'm very lucky. But there's also that weird thing where like when you think back on like high school and stuff, and like Borderlands probably did this to me because it's like I've been playing it and I'm like I fucking remember. I remember those days back in high school where it was just like, yeah, I gotta go home, play Borderlands, ignore my homework and responsibilities, just play Borderlands, have fun. You know, maybe pop in like some Left 4 Dead was around that time too. Resident Evil 4, 5. I played Resident Evil 5 with my girlfriend at the time. We played that game a fuck ton. Just the most. So, but yeah, and like listen to old music that I haven't listened to for a long time. It's like one of those weird things where you're like, man, you're weirdly nostalgic for that time, even though like I know empirically I'm much happier now, and I'm doing things that I really want to do. But you kind of sit there and you're like, man, I miss those days where I just didn't have to do anything other than play video games. And like I try to figure out like, this is the reason I know time travel isn't real. because like I would have come back by now to my past self and been like, here are all of these games in the console you need to play it on. You have the time now. You don't need to replay that game for the 50th time. Look, just play this one, and I'll have experienced it through you. And then he'll be like, but quantum theory doesn't work that way. I'll have experienced it, and I'll go on to make a new future. The you that you are right now won't know any of it. And then he'll be like, damn it. Billions wasted on the technology. Why? Why did I not think of that? And then he'd be like, I don't know, because I thought of it. And then he'd be like, the youth. Wisdom is wasted on them. Anyway, I would have gone back and brought myself video games that I just don't have the time to finish. Like, I would already know the ending of Fire Emblem if time travel existed. Because young me would have been like, yeah, that series is going places. I bought like Daemon X Machina, and I played it for like maybe an hour, and I was like, this is a pretty fun game that I'll never play because I just don't have the time. Which is a shame. I actually really want to play more games that are like about giant mech fighting robots that I can customize. I want a new Zoids game. Like, I don't know if you guys have played a bunch of Zoids or watched any Zoids, but I want more Zoids. Specifically, like, cool Ligers. Those were, I mean, that was the focus of the show, I imagine, but that stuff was my shit when I was younger. That's another thing. I not too long ago, I bought like a model for the Liger. It was a Liger Zero Jaeger, I believe. It was the blue one. I already had the Schneider. Fucking nerd. Yeah, that's a valid point. Where like when the people that make some of the music you love, like they have this periods where you just don't care about any of the stuff that they're making. I feel that. Can I type seed? I suppose I could, but I don't really want to. I mostly don't want to because I don't want to release that information if we don't want it out there. That's not my call. That's above my pay grade. If they paid me $50,000 more a day, I would release it without question. Because then I don't have to hide for like a couple weeks before I'd be like, I'm good. I'm fine. Okay, my mistakes of the past have been fixed. Glad we could rectify that, everyone. Oh, thank you, Steven Universe. Appreciate that. All right, let's go through this. Huh. All right, now we got to figure out, and by figure out, I mean remember what I've done in the past, which is a problem because I don't remember shit from the past. Yo, Alec.
Yo, Matt.
What's up with you?
I gotta get this bucket right here.
This bucket? I don't know what the fuck. Oh, is that the bucket of stuff we put over the lights?
Yeah, it is.
That's cool. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, is this 3? Don't you stop working now. No, I know. I know seed is different than IP. Seed is just like your the world seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm well aware. It's a different thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Break. Pretty sure these are 3 high. I can double check that information before I do it, though. Oh, thanks, the garden. It's turtle boat. You gotta get that turtle boat. Yes, they are 3 high. Yes, they are. Okay. Whee! which means this goes here. Yeah, because there's water below it. But this is the floor. And this is the ceiling. Because this one has a ceiling to hide circuitry. Wait. Why does it have a ceiling? Oh, it just has a ceiling because I don't want you to look at these weird buttholes. Yeah, that makes sense. Do-do-do. Oh, omelette du fromage? You talking about some classic decks? Dude, that's a show I want to watch too. I've been watching a lot of old shows that I watched in my youth. I've been watching with Casey because like she's never seen a good many of them. Because she's apparently someone who like some heathen that just decided to never watch television. But yeah, we've been just watched through Invader Zim, which is such a good show. If you have never watched Invader Zim, either due to your youth or perhaps just your preconceived notions of what aliens are like, I would highly recommend watching Invader Zim. It's a peak show. It's a little weird. I'm gonna warn you, it's a little strange, but aren't we all? Is what I would say to that. So yeah, check it out. Watch Invader Zim right now. That was unprompted ad. I just want you to watch Invader Zim. I also been watching Yu-Gi-Oh again, which it's not a good show. Like I love it, it's just not good, and I'm past the good parts, and I'm still watching it. Like I finished the first series. Like we're past the Pharaoh. I'm like fucking dealing with some kid in the schoolyard. He's finding trouble, never looking too hard. Back at class, he's gonna promise this or some shit. I don't know. That's the theme song. It's not great either. It is literally like, man, what is? And I'll tell you what made me do that was watching Ash win Pokemon. I was like, oh man, let's watch some other anime. That is okay. It's also I'm putting off finishing Naruto because like I know Naruto is gonna be a thing that I'll want to sit there and watch for forever. Because I really like Naruto. A lot of shows. I've seen Avatar. Avatar is an awesome show. If Casey and I actually watched that not too long ago. We watched through Avatar and Korra. Because Korra is fucking awesome. And so is Avatar. Avatar Ong. I think this will be okay. This should be fine. Okay. Oh, right. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck all the other stuff. I don't know if that really matters, though. Because nothing goes on in here. Yeah, that's fine. The other stuff can get sucked. Like, nothing goes on in this weird area, so. But you know what does go on in this weird area? Lights that I generally follow the same pattern for. Okay, suck a dick. Maybe I must have done these in rows so that you never actually have them. Oh, wow. If that's the case, then kudos to me for designing this in such a way that I can make mistakes. Even though I don't historically make mistakes, I just make happy accidents. Wow. Good job. Do. Dr. Stone? No, I've not. Darius Prime. I've never watched that. There's like a lot of shows I definitely do need to watch. I know several people have brought that up to me. There's definitely a lot of anime that I've missed that I feel like I should pop on, but I watched a new show on like a recommendation, like a new anime. It was like Devilman Crybaby, and I watched that and I was like, I think I'm done for a little bit on on trying new things. It was a good show, don't get me wrong. I was just like, this was a lot. This is a lot for me to experience that quickly. See, so I never really. I think the problem I have with World Edit is like I don't fully know how to use it. Because like I know there's some mods that I can easily use for it, but I just like. I think I'm just. It's gotta be too precise for me. I do also like having the more personal touch when you kind of, you know every little bit about how it was made, that sort of thing. Granted, like this doesn't seem to cover anything up, so I should be okay as far as like my lighting convention goes. Of course, I fucked that up, but hey, what are we gonna do? Fire Force is the shows you watched this season. I also have been like watching a bunch of stuff that was just like other shows, not anime. Alec just sneaking in here, grabbing junk. I've been I started Brooklyn Nine-Nine not a long time ago, but it was more recently. And I binged that show like and watched all of it as soon as I could. It's such a good show. I highly recommend it. It kind of filled the void I needed after The Office ended and Parks and Rec was gone and 30 Rock died. That was like a rough year for me when like they canceled a bunch of NBC shows that I watched. Ziggy Stardust, what's up? How's it going? Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat and also build the blocks. Oh, Battle Block that's a game. Battle Block, that was by the Behemoth. Shit. We're going all the way back. Nope. Man, I'm very disappointed in Steffi. I mean, she's really failed me. I asked her so long ago to get me a charging cord for my phone so I could remain to see the chat for the remainder of the stream. I've gotten my "you have very little battery" notification, and I still don't have a charging cord. I suppose I could slack her. I hear noises out there all the time, but there's nothing to help me to see. And I would like tear apart this room so I could see, but Fredo doesn't like when I do that. Justifiably so, I would imagine. I feel like it definitely negatively impacts him. There we go. Going pretty good. Shalom, I hope I said that right. How are you doing today? Do want to welcome everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. Just doing some chill Minecraft stuff today. You know, getting a nice little relaxed vibe on. You know, feeling good on this Tuesday morning. Starting off nice and good as we build some blocks. Just throwing shit down. You know how we do. And just kind of shoot the shit, talk. If you are watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm not able to look at that chat this morning. I'm only able to look at the RT chat because I only have like one viewing box, which is my phone, and it cannot run two chats at once. So sorry, but I am chatting with people over on the RT site, so go check that out if you're interested. What was my take on Breaking Bad? Trying to think of the right way to phrase this. I really like that show. Which is probably the right way to phrase it, and I can just cut it there. But I like that show. There's just a few things that I'm like, some of that's unnecessary. Like I haven't finished it. I have finished it, but Casey and I were rewatching that too, because she'd never seen that, and I was like, yeah, it's really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jesse can never be happy, but they're making like a movie about him, right? That's what's happening. That's the thing that's going down. Jesse's getting his own movie. But yeah, long story short, I do really like that show. I just, upon thinking about it, there's like some stuff that I'm like, you could have avoided all that. But then again, that might be part of it, right? Where it's like, yeah, a lot can be avoided if you just aren't a colossal tool. It's weird how stuff be like that, but it do. But it do. All right, hang on. I'm going to lose you guys for just a second. I'm still building the bucket, Cape Killer. Calm down. I've never watched Food Wars. Let me find Steffi. She might just be unable to. Next. I'm sorry, guys. This is very unprofessional of me. Could you bring me an iPhone cord to charge my phone so I can see the chat? Thanks. You the best. What emoji? Well, I can't see you guys. I'll give her a thumbs up. I feel like she deserves a thumbs up today. Unless she doesn't bring me the cord, in which case, Yeah, we're still working on this bucket thing. I think I'm gonna probably like fast forward us a little bit in between streams. Because I feel like we've been here for forever. I'm also, how many more? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy fuck! Yes, I'm gonna fast forward us because that's some goddamn shit, dude. This is 9. 9. We're gonna be down to 8. So okay, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. She's at running an errand. So we have this many more floors to make. Well, that doesn't help me one bit. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. I appreciate you asking, though. Well. Okay. She's running an errand, but she'll message someone for me, which is good because I wouldn't know who to message about that. I was going to message Larry and call him several things that would make him feel bad, but I guess if Steffi wants to do that for me, that's okay. Which is only a joke. I love Larry. He's a great guy. Just don't ever tell him that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I need to make it 4 out. That was really what I went up here for, and then I got distracted by my need for electricity. Where's the one I was working on? Where's the one I was working on? Was it you? Damn it. It's always the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let me do this. Like that. Cool. I could, to be fair, start dropping them a lot faster. I know I can with the clone command, but like I guess I could. That might actually be faster. Like I said, that's a whole other thing where it's like it's not it just never feels right to do, if that makes sense. Because I know I can fuck it up. Like I fucked it up before, you know. like that sort of thing. Though, if you guys, as a chat, want to try and run me through the clone command, I'm fine with such a thing. I also started on one I hadn't hollowed the thing out for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alec, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is this your personal cord?
No, it's Stephanie's.
It's Steffi's personal cord.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was going to thank you for it, but now you've walked away.
Oh, well,
Thank you. Thank you for Steffi's personal cord.
really do much. But
Did you steal it from her?
yeah, I'm a thief.
Good job. There's times where thieving is appropriate. Like to feed your family. That's not true. Don't rob anybody. I'm not going to allow you to do that, but I am going to allow my phone to take electricity from you. Okay, cool. Nice. Now I can talk to you guys for forever. No, I don't want to allow this thing to take my photos. Dude, I'll do a clone command study session. Let's shit, do we want to build the floor? Because, I mean, we've got floors up there that are the same. I mean, that's the question, right? Like, if we can do that, then all it would be trimming down the floors. Like, to what we need. I'm making a game inside of a bucket, Ziggy. Heroes, like the show? Yeah, I've watched Heroes. Hey, dude. Bye. Ooh, that must have felt bad for him. Why are you here? Why are you both here? I guess if we want to try and do the clone command, now would be the time for us to learn. Because, like, that would make the most sense. Because you are right. Because I feel like we've been working on this for a long time, and if we could suddenly start cloning shit, you know, that'd be cool. That'd make this so much easier. Has not seen Kono Suwa. No, I've not. I think the biggest issue I have is, like, I don't know how to, because, like, I know how to clone a floor. At least I think I do. I feel like I've made way more than this before. Huh. To learn clone command. Gotcha, Link. Thank you. Thank you for coming over here. That's the other issue, though, right? It's like we're going to clone this entire area, not just the floor. Which is a problem. What's my favorite anime? That's a rough one. That's rough for me to try and pick because, like, yeah, see, it's going to clone this shit, too. And down there, that would be wrong. It's past 11. I have no idea what I'm eating for lunch. So that's the thing. I'm waiting for people to tell me how to clone shit because I don't even remember the proper function for it. I think you can, like, copy. God, I gotta remember. Hang on. Would it be copy? No, because there's no paste. It's not like a thing like that. Because I've done the fill before. Oh, I guess it would be. Yeah, okay. All right, we can do that. But it's going to make like a perfect square between them. Yes, I'll just Control C and Control V. Okay, I'm going to do this, but I need to. Oh, is there like an undo? Yeah, I've got a builder one, but that doesn't really do anything. I don't want to. I can't make a copy of the world right now. Making a copy of the world would require a lot more time than anything. Maybe we should. Because this is the. Yeah, let me try and figure out the exact place I should clone. To be fair. Because I would say it'd probably be like right here. And then we can, because this is, it's going to be a difficult thing to have everything match up. / motherload. No, I'm okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if it started. If it started like. Like right here. And went down. Or if it, I guess if it ended down here. So it would get the entirety of the thing above it. That would be good. The biggest issue is we're still going to be removing stuff every time, but that's far easier than building it. Okay, so if it ended right here. Hang on. Let me out. Okay. If it ends there, that would be the bottom. That man, I'm barely alive. Barely alive. Yes, I'm definitely gonna test it out outside of the cup. I don't know who said that, but yes, don't worry. That's already a thing that's been decided. I don't want to do it inside of it because it might fuck it up. Let me really quick. Let me look at this clone thing. So it would be X1, Y1, Z1, which is always difficult to figure out. So we'll have to figure that at some point. Then there's X2, Y2, Z2. We'll figure that out. And then the last one is where we want it to go. But that's the thing. So this was the problem I had. I don't actually know how to change its orientation. Because when I did this before, it always went one way. And it wasn't necessarily the way I was facing. It was just like it went one way. I would guess it would go off of the bottom one. Okay, so we already figured out that's the endpoint. I think. Yeah, okay, I did it on this wall. All right, cool. Cool. So if that's the endpoint, that is also like this would be the start point. Nice. But it would be like on the opposite side of that. Wait, is this the exact middle? I'm very confused and fucked up. So I guess technically it would be right here. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's going to have to go further out to make up for that. Because it's got to go further out to grab stuff. And let's do this. Do. Yeah, like the clone tool definitely is going to be helpful for this. It's just the sheer fact of, like, trying to figure it out, you know? And maybe we don't clone this shit because that's, like, a problem. And again, it is still going to be... Like, building this is nothing. Like, that's nothing compared to what we've been building. So it would be right there, legitimately. That would be the end. This block right here. And we would have to do this on the opposite side over there, up top. Okay. Random IT guy, I'm building a bucket. It's a bucket with a game inside of it, is the long and short. Shit. Is it right here? Let me see. So it's in between these two. It's technically like right here. Because it's like the dead center. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's have to go. I'll go slowly and try and remember exactly. That's the level we're on. It's where it needs to be. So it should be right there. Yeah, let me go in and actually. That was it. I did it right. Okay, cool. Cool. Now we just need to try and clone this. This one shouldn't be as bad because this is like... Nope. This one shouldn't run into the same issues. But if we're just trying to try and clone the floor... Okay, so that should be right there. And I'm assuming... Oh, wait, no, I need to go out here. I'm assuming this will match up over there. And wouldn't you know it, it fucking does. Look at us, knowing what we're doing. Okay. Now here's going to be the problem. Is there an undo command? That's the first question. And I'm putting that one up to you guys. I'm putting that up to you. can I undo this? Because that is going to be important. That is important. SJ, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. SJEK or EFKE 64. I don't know is the answer. Unfortunately, I'm still not feeling super great, so we'll see. Ideally, I would say yes, but okay. Gonna do this. Let's hit F3. I need to write something down. I tell you what, let's just do this. Clone. Do I have to? I don't like that. I don't like the 783.7. Like that shit. Okay. Because, like, where the hell actually am I? Does this... Oh, wait. I can actually look at the block that I'm... There we go. Okay. Clone. Negative 784.188. 762. That's the block we're looking at. Okay. We just type that in so that I can pull it back up. Because then I can go like that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I just looked at the block. That's the one that I never think to do when I'm doing anything like this. Okay. And then there's this. Oh, wait, no. I just used the... Shit. I used the wrong thing. Sorry. You are very right. I hit the wrong one. I was looking at a different thing. Shit. I almost fucked that up. Here we go. Clone. Let me actually do this right now. 784, 186, 763. That is the right one. And then I will be able to... There we go. Nice. That was almost bad. And it would have explained so many problems I've had. Okay. We're going to test this outside, by the way. Okay. And then we would need the 2. So negative 723, 208, 702. And then we'll click that. Still can't do anything. All right. Now we need our coordinates. Which, let's see. Excuse me. All right. I really want to know if there's an undo, but I don't know. Oh shit. Let me verify that I can determine the direction of this, by the way. Let me in. Shit. What side? Oh. This is the... wow. I was very close to exactly where I needed to be. So I would need to be facing this way, I guess. So I would need to be facing this direction. I hope. I hope I would need to be facing this direction, because if I'm facing this direction, then that can work. I can more easily do this. It'll just be a little weird, but we can make it work. Okay, I think I'm far enough away. And then I'm pretty sure if I do tilde. So I can't clone it because it's too big. Fuck. There is no undo. That's fine. I would just delete it. I'd figure out. You can clear the area. A lot of these just fill it with air. So this is too large to clone, unless there's like big cloning, which would be a thing. So that's too big by like 3 times. We'll place the lower northwest corner. Well, that was a fantastic waste of time. But hey, whenever we can clone things bigger than that, we got you. We got you. That right there is like, that is the epitome of my life, where it's like people are telling me how to do something. They're like, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Do it this way." And then I try to do it that way, and they're like, "Ah, well, I mean, it didn't work, but what do you want me to do?" We could do it probably floor by floor. Yeah, I know, Snipper, but then at that point, that would be just as annoying to me. I could clone it in chunks, but it would be... It's like trying to figure out the exact floor pattern would be a pain. I guess I could. And we do kind of have like this part marked, but... I don't know, though. We would still have that whole thing. Yeah, they see me cloning. They hate it. Get the fuck off of my shit, dude. I'm not in the mood for you today. Oh, you piece of shit. Are you still alive? You spider prick. Yeah, you keep climbing. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. And I will be the sun. I would dry up all the rain. But instead I'm just going to burn you to death, you piece of shit. He is still alive. Fire. I don't give a fuck about drying up all the rain. Oh, shit. It immediately didn't burn him, but he fell off and died. Okay. You're right. I could clone the smaller stuff, but that's my biggest issue. Is like I knew how to clone. It was just it takes me a bit, and then there's the fact that it's just so big. I don't even think if we figured out the coordinates for a room, or like for one of the floors instead of like the whole giant section of it, I don't think it would work then either. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think if we got even a small section of it, it would work. Because that's not that much. It's the size that we have. Oh, thank you, Piggy Auntie. I'll do what I can. Well, I guess let's just keep building it like a fucking idiot, because using science didn't work. Way to go, Professor. Piece of garbage. Giving me hope. Don't do that. What? Give me hope. God damn. I so rarely would have gone to the effort of making sure or even trying that, and then it did exactly what I knew it would do, which is blow up in my face. It'll be for something. Wave, I don't know if it'll be a Let's Play or If it'll be things to do, it'll be for something. We do the videos, you know. I don't know what we'll do with it yet. I imagine it'll be a relatively good things to do, but better than normal, because it's just like a fun kind of game of chance. For everyone except for technically me, if I were to remember what I did. But the good news is I don't. I often worry because I don't remember a lot. I just don't make it a point to remember stuff. Fuck. Okay. Like I had a concern that was like a problem for a while, but I think it's actually a pretty fun way to live. And I say that purely because it's like, you know, I get to experience stuff multiple times. I remember it when I need to. I'll recall stuff, but like the specifics of this shit, I won't remember that. I will remember like every Pokemon. I'm pretty good at that. Or like just dumb stuff. But if it's like specifics for a game, I don't really remember that much. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I'm been sick, so augmented masked after it. Are you sure? All right. All right, someone just gave me like a Let's see. I'll try this. We will try this. Okay? Because you said if I add masked behind it, then it should feasibly ignore air blocks, and that might be enough for us to get over it. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to put that in? Let's see. Let's type masked and see if that does it. That didn't seem to change it at all. Can I do the poker app right now? I probably can't. I'm very rarely actually sick, Snipper. Really, Liraku? I don't. Oh, it doesn't say that this is doing anything. I'll look into it at some point. What is this? Oh, that's a whole other thing. Okay. Yeah, Liraku, if you don't mind, like maybe tweet me those mods or something like that. I'll absolutely make sure we install them if I can use that. You also have a lot of empty air. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I typed mode, but like it didn't say. Let me see here. I really don't, Hanya. It's honestly like I cough every once in a while. I've coughed a little bit here because I've been, like I said, I've been sick, so I've got like congestion and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep building it manually right now until we can figure out how this works. Yeah, if you guys want to like try and figure out the mode that would ignore it, because like I said, it didn't seem to ignore any of them when I typed masked. It's entirely possible I did it wrong though. Where the hell am I going? No, I'm really not normally like sick. That's just what they want to go along with. It's fake news, you know. 3. Okay, we'll do that. More often than not, whenever we have like a huge illness go through the office, I don't get it as badly as other people do. It's just me getting it is more focused on than when other people get it. Michael was out for like a week with something, and then I got it like after he got back, and it was out for like 2 days. But boy, did it suck. I burnt that out of me. I did not like that one. That was a rough sickness. Yeah, that cough is entirely like dependent upon like whether or not I've taken like medication for acid reflux. That sucks, by the way. Like I've yet to have a doctor actually diagnose that. I've been trying to get one too for forever, but they don't know what the hell it is. They think it's something else every time, and I'm like, it's definitely not that. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. They'll often ask me like, "Well, do you smoke?" I'm like, "No, never really smoked in my life." And they're like, "Well, do you know anyone that smokes?" I'm like, "I know people. Yes, I've heard of them." And they're like, "Well, that must be it." I'm like, I don't hang out with them that much, and they don't smoke around me because they know I have like a cough. And they're like, "Well, maybe you have asthma." And I'm like, "Wouldn't you know that by now?" And they're like, "I don't know." Like, why wouldn't you? And then they're like, "There'll be $1,000." I generally leave angry. One guy suggested it could be acid reflux once, but then he was like, "But that's probably not it." I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "Well, does anyone in your family have acid reflux?" And I was like, I think my grandpa did as he was older, and then he was like, "Oh, that's probably not it then." I'm like, well, what the hell then? No, I know, Sloth King. I know that you want me to like not or to be able to like have that permanent night vision thing going on. I like drinking. I like drinking a little posh. It keeps me grounded. I'll be honest with you. It's mostly just an effect that I don't want to have to remove later. I know I can easily do it, but just with how we record stuff and how quickly I might need to be hopping into something, it's just easier for me to not have that be a thing. I know it seems annoying to like every 8 minutes I like eat a potion or whatever, but it's honestly just a lot easier for me. I get where you're coming from though. It's definitely a convenience thing. Otherwise, because I have had a few times where I did a command and it stayed throughout the course of a video, and then I didn't realize it. And then you didn't see my screen as much. That's just the truth. Okay. We'll get that up there. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last one we need. Yeah, we got that. We got that. It's done. Okay. Bah. Bah. Okay. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely really appreciate you with the suggestions. Like, because to be honest, like, a lot of the stuff that I've built on these streams, that's one of the reasons I really like doing the streams. Other than I get to talk to you guys and get to interact with the community and stuff like that, I actually like that you guys give me suggestions because it helps me build stuff better in the future. I am not opposed to learning. I feel it is the cornerstone of our society if we were to learn. If people learned from their mistakes or their successes even, we wouldn't have a lot of the problems we do. But people don't learn. They think they know better. And as someone who knows better, I know it is always better to learn. Alright. That's also, like, I've probably talked about this on this stream or some stream. I've definitely brought it up before, like, the fact that we don't like failure is like looked so negatively on is kind of crazy to me. Only because of the sheer fact that like failure is when you have the best opportunity to learn something. You can like look at it and try and piece together what went wrong and how you can learn and go from there. But we put such like a negative stigma on everything that it's like you very often don't have people who are like, man, I failed, yay. they which I mean I get it. No one's gonna be like I failed, yay, but like they should be like I failed. Now how do I grow? And that's also super difficult because generally you're at a low point at that point. But I feel like if we put more of a positive spin on like, hey, it's okay. It's okay that you fucked up. People fuck up. Yeah, that's just how it works. We are not infallible machines. We, in fact, make fallible machines because we are, fallible. We're fallible as people. What are you going to do about it? The machines can't stop us because we've made too many imperfections in them. I hope to God they never learn. Then we'd be fucked. Or we'd live in a cushy life where they take care of us because they're like, what else are we going to do? That's the problem. If we ever make any robot that becomes self-aware, it better have a fucking caring center. Well, I mean, you learn by doing, but that implies failure. Like, learn by doing is entirely, like, fucking failure-based. The doing is, like, you attempting to do it, and when you fuck up, you have to, on the fly, try and correct. That's easily how I, like, learned everything, by the way. I was very much a learn by doing sort of student. Though I also was definitely that student that was like, you could tell me something, and I would remember the brief, like, summary of it, and then I wouldn't, like, take notes or anything like that. I just remember the brief summary and go from there, and use context clues to get me there, which is why I learned by doing worked all right. Does suck. You can't really learn history by doing, though. That is a rough one. Unless you're, like, riding on the Magic School Bus. Because then fucking Miss Frizzle will be like, get in the fucking time machine. I'll be like, oh, okay. Then I get to see the Declaration of Independence sign. That'd be cool. And then I'd honestly probably cause like some butterfly effect type thing, and we'd switch genres of what we're doing really quick. Doo. Yeah, my bird's still alive. Dimitri? I can show you my bird. Damn, now I kind of want to watch Magic School Bus. It's not even like, it wouldn't even be that entertaining. I just want to watch it for nostalgia. Okay. Especially since the Frizz has already taught me about basic science. That was a really good show for kids. And some adults. Let's do this. Oh, right, that goes there. Shit, I did it right. There we go. I do want to see a follow-up to the Magic School Bus that isn't like what they did. I want to see a follow-up that is like straight up like where those kids are now and how like traumatized a few of them probably are. That's actually Assassin's Creed. I feel like actually has done a pretty good job of, obviously not accurately teaching me history, but I learned and actually researched stuff after I played Odyssey. I was like, yeah, this is cool. Why the fuck? Maybe. Nah, I don't care. Like I played Odyssey and then I kind of wanted to look and be like, how accurate is a lot of this? Obviously, all the parts with your character aren't true, unless there is a precursor race that is, whew, they've got some shit, and the Templars are after them or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I really looked into it, and like apparently Alcibiades or whatever his name is, I can't remember the exact pronunciation. He was pretty accurately portrayed. That dude, he fucked a lot of people, and then he basically just like skirted his way through the war. Ended up like, I think he ultimately, like, because he fucked so many people that people wanted him dead for fucking their like loved ones or whatever, or wife or sister or uncle or whatever. He basically like caused the downfall of like a few empires just because he was like switching sides trying to get away, and people trusted him every time. And I'm like, dude, that guy was a player, and in the best way. Well done. We're building a bucket for those who have asked. I missed. What are you talking about? I missed glowstone. I hadn't missed glowstone. This is all like, this is still pretty regular. It's set up. It's good. We're also I couldn't have missed glowstone because this is the same patterns I've been doing up top. And there's no monsters here. Don't you speak untruths to me. You're trying to bewilder me with your lies and slander, thinking I won't notice, for I have not noticed in the past. Yo, Fiona, how's it going?
Good. We can sort of wrap up now if you want.
If you want to, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll grab this for next time. All right. Well, apparently we're sort of wrapping up right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had fun talking to you about the various philosophical quandaries that we always talk about on Minecraft and Pokemon. Those were the two things largely that we focused on. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. We're gonna do another stream tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be. It'll be something. So yeah, have a good one. Hope to see you back later. But bye.